Hello, beautiful OPITA team. I hope you're doing well and that you're feeling good still after our breathwork session last week. Thanks again for that experience. It was really beautiful. So as promised, I wanted to share with you Nadi Shoduna, or alternate nostril breathing, which if you've participated in a lot of yoga classes, you've probably done this before. And it's taught there's different ways of teaching it. This is the way that my teacher in India taught it to me. So the benefits of Nadi Shoduna are that it induces tranquility, clarity of thought, and concentration. So it's really nice to do before meditation or any time that you're wanting any of those benefits, which is probably often. It also clears any pranic blockages, and it balances the left and right hemisphere of the brain, as well as the Ida and the pingala. So we have three main energy channels in the technology or the science of yoga. We have the Ida, which is our feminine energy channel. It's on the left. It starts on the left. And then we have the pingala, which is the male energy channel, and that starts on the right. And then the sushumna, Nadi, which goes up and down your spine. So when I say feminine and masculine, I'm not talking about gender. I'm just talking about energetic qualities. So feminine energy is related to the moon. It's cooling, it's quiet, it's introspective, it's receptive. Masculine is the sun. It's hot, it's loud, it's action, it's doing, right? So we want to have those balanced as much as possible, and regardless of your gender, you might have one that is typically more elevated than the other, which is another reason to do this pranayama. And so it's really cool. As I was saying, the Ida starts on the left and the pingala starts on the right. And what they do is they go up and then they meet each other at all of the chakras, the 7 main energy centers in the body. So they cross the sushumna nadi as well as they enter and move through those energy centers, right? So it creates kind of like a double helix, or the DNA shape. Bloop, 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 bloop. Cool. All right. So what we want to do first is check in with our 7-point posture, which is always what we want to set up before we meditate or do pranayama. So finding a nice long spine, a comfortable seated position, either with your legs crossed, or maybe you want to sit on your heels. You might want to elevate your hips a little bit with a pillow so that your hips are higher than your knees. And then you resting your hands effortlessly on your thighs and slightly tucking the chin, so creating a nice long line for the energy to flow up and down the sushumna nadi. So balancing the Ida and the pingala, which I forgot to mention before, helps for the energy to move more freely through the sushumna nadi, which leads us to deeper states of meditation and spiritual awakening. Sounds great, right? Cool. So chin is tucked. You want to have the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. This helps to relax the jaw and to prevent dry mouth. If you're, meditating for hours in a cave, that's an issue. For most of us, not as much. But it also keeps the energy circulating. So that. And then your eyes can either be gently closed or just gently resting the top eyelids on the bottom eyelids, or you can have your eyes slightly opened with the gaze to the tip of the nose, or 45-degree angle to the ground. And you want to not be focusing on anything if your eyes are open. I recommend, especially if you're kind of new to meditation and pranayama, to close the eyes. But do what you feel is right, because you know best. So that's our 7-point posture. And now we're going to go into the pranayama. So we'll do 5 rounds of it. It's going to be a 5-count inhale, a 5-count exhale, and we'll do a 5-count antar kumbhaka, which is breath retention. So it's going to look like this. You're going to bring your hand up, so your dominant hand, I'm right-handed. And for the right-handed people, you're going to have your thumb outside of your right nostril, your index and middle finger to your third eye, and then your ring finger and your pinky to the outside of the left nostril. So you're going to plug the right nostril with your thumb and exhale all of the breath out of the left. Then you close the left nostril with your fingers and you inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closing down both nostrils, holding the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling all of the breath out of the left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Returning your right hand, or your left hand actually, to your thighs. Keeping the eyes closed and just returning the breath to normal for 3 to 5 breath cycles. So inhaling in and out through the nose naturally. Not forcing or controlling, just letting the breath flow as it needs to. And that's 1 round. So we're going to do 5 rounds together, and I'm going to talk you through the first 3 rounds, and then I'll shut up for the last 2 so that you can get more into your energy field and observe anything that's happening in your body. Okay? And, if the 5 counts was too much, then just reduce it. Try 4, try 3, and then slowly build your way up. And if 5 counts felt really easy, then you can move up to 6 or to 7. Okay, so let's start. Bringing the hand up to your face, closing the right nostril down, exhaling all of the air out through the left. Closing down the left nostril, inhaling through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Antar kumbhaka for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return the breath to normal. Return your hand to your thighs and just sit and observe. If you like, you can keep count of the rounds on the hand that you're not using for the breath work. But you don't really need to keep count today because I will be doing it for us. Round 2, bringing the hand to the face, closing down the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breath retention for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return the breath to normal. Return your hand to your thighs. And just sit here and be. What a gift. Round 3, bringing the hand to the face, closing down the right nostril, exhaling through the left, all of the breath out. Inhaling through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the left, same nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return the hand to the thighs, return the breath to normal, and observe. And when you're ready, you can continue with the last 2 rounds on your own. 5 count inhale, 5 count breath retention, 5 count exhale, alternating the nostrils. You should either be on your last round or starting your last round soon. And when you've completed the last round, just come back to your normal breath, bring your hands on your thighs, and just sit here and observe for a few moments, feeling the richness of your breath, the richness of the present moment. Perhaps feeling gratitude for your breath and the gift that is this life. And before we open our eyes, let's give ourselves a big hug. So wrapping your arms around yourself, caressing your shoulders and your arms. This is one of my favorite self-love practices. It might feel a little bit awkward at first, but there is truly nothing awkward about loving yourself. So get used to this amazing feeling. And biologically, what's happening, physically what's happening is when we are touched, even if we are touched by ourselves, we are releasing the love hormone, oxytocin, in our body. So whenever we are craving touch and love, we can give it to ourselves. And how empowering is that, right? You might even give yourself a little kiss. And take a moment to think of 3 things that you love about yourself. I'm sure there's many more, but 3 things that come to mind that you love about yourself, that you're grateful for about yourself. And bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of heart center. Let's seal our practice together by chanting Om Shanti 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 Om. Shanti meaning peace, world peace, cosmic peace, and inner peace. Inhaling together. Shanti, Shanti, Namaste, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'm wishing you lots of love, laughter, connection, magic, and adventure. Yeah, adventure.